Hola. So with everything happening and all the Epstein files being released, I think it's finally time to talk about Blink Twice because yeah, I watched that movie last year and I only talked about it with my good friend Bakita and nobody else, and I haven't actually discussed it with anybody else, but since the Epstein files are coming out, there are a lot of things that are very similar and a lot of things that were highlighted, and I think it did cover a lot of ground when it comes to the things that were going on in the Epstein files, because the story does follow like a billionaire, and he had an island and he took people there, and like everyone was there like partying just for no reason and everything. And there was the beautiful black girl, what's her name, I have this to remember. And follows the story follows Frida, and that she had these very colorful nails. And I love the details. Honestly, I love Zoe Kravitz movies because she pays attention to a lot of details. Like every single thing that you need to know about the film and how dramatic or traumatizing or what's gonna happen is mainly in the details. I love that because even seeing the fingernails and the drawings that she liked to do in her nails, whenever I was just watching in the beginning, I always thought like, oh, like why are they showing us this? Like maybe it's just like a part of it, but it was like a very important detail because at the end you see like she had been on the island before, and there was, oh my god, like I feel like this is a spoiler because I'm not gonna be explaining the movie, but like I feel like the relationship to like I feel like that movie opens your eyes to like the dangers of like how bad it was on the Epstein Island, and I feel like the movie opens your eyes like 5% because it's not even fully, to be honest. Like it gives you like like it kind of gives you visuals of how it was for the people who were there, but like not fully, like more like 5% or like 20 out of 1,000, because it was way worse. Because when, but the thing is, and the thing is, I saw people talk about it and be like, oh, for me personally, I would never be roped into going into the Epstein Island. Like, no billionaire would take me there or blah. But the thing is, you wouldn't, but there are people who would. Like, as you saw, her life wasn't the best. Like, she wasn't, like, she didn't have such an amazing life, this amazing, like, she didn't have these amazing things to look forward to. There are some people who are like they're looking for a thrill and they're down for it, and there are people who are like, they don't really think such evil can exist among us, and that's valid because why would you think somebody would want to do that to you? Like, why would you think somebody would make a perfume that you spray and you lose your memory, and then they do horrendous things to your body? Like, they take turns into that. Honestly, I feel like when I watched that movie, I went into it not knowing what to expect, and I'm traumatized till this day. I cannot be. Nobody's inviting me nowhere. Real, like, no one's inviting me to no island without supervision. I need to know. Like, I started sharing my locations with my friends. After that, I started telling my friends everything about my whereabouts, where I'm going, what I'm doing next, what's going on, because I got terrified. And I'm like, whoa, and now that the Epstein files have come out, like it's literally the same thing because it was on an island as well. Things were happening the same way. They're like, oh, let's go party and everything. No phones, no communication, no nothing. Literally the same things. Like, whoa. And I feel like it was just censored because obviously it wouldn't make it into the cut if she had exposed a lot of it. But she was kind of creating awareness. And I feel like I'm glad she did that because personally, I'm the type of person who kind of lives under a rock a little bit. So when I watched that, it kind of made me, because I usually like deep dive into movies and I go on Reddit and I read about them and trying to see what other people are thinking. So when I did that and they were like Epstein files, and I was like, Epstein files, and I went and started researching about it and everything until this day when more stuff is coming out and more information is coming out about like all the things that they've been doing that I am not sure I can mention here, but we all know what's happening with Epstein and the stuff they're doing and the cannibalistic nature. And yeah, like it's a lot. It's honestly a lot, and I feel like this movie is perfect for everyone to watch because it kind of sheds a light on how, like, again, things are not what they appear. Like, things look really good on the surface, but they're really not. Because even the ending scene when he was like apologizing and was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and then his face hardened. That was terrifying. That was the most terrifying, like, those are the most terrifying minutes watching that. Because it's like, of course they're not sorry. What do you mean? Nobody's, like, they don't give a damn. Like, they're sorry they got caught, genuinely. And I feel like even Epstein, whatever happened to him in jail. Honestly, I'm one of the people who the people who have the conspiracy theory that he's not, like, he's not gone. I feel like he's not gone. I feel like they faked his death. I don't know. Like, but then again, don't take my word for it because I still believe Tupac is alive somewhere. But anyway, like, I still believe he's alive somewhere. I don't know, hiding or whatever. But I don't think Epstein is gone. I don't know. I don't think he's gone, and I hope they don't come after me because what the hell? But like, I mean, if they come after me, it's just a waste of time. But like, I just don't believe he's gone. But watching Blink Twice opened my eyes a lot because even the perfume, the snake venom being the thing to wake them up, like, it was terrifying. It was really terrifying, and especially when the women started to remember everything that was being done to them when they were on that island. Because I believe, like, the perfume was kind of like a symbolism for something. It was like used like a symbolism for something else, like maybe like what they would put in their drinks, or like what they would, like, the, like, like maybe there would be a lot of, like, snow. So maybe like it was symbolism for, like, they were on a lot of happy pills, like happy inducing substances, to the point where it would numb them, or they would basically just numb them to a point where they wouldn't remember what's happening or what's going on. And then later on they would remember and be traumatized, because there are a lot of cases right now going on, and a lot of the people that are being mentioned or being exposed, like the photos and the camera rolls, and seeing minors and children. And I hate that they're calling young women children. Like, I mean, no, I hate that they're calling children young women. Those were kids. Like, there's some families I saw, like, they actually even sold the children. Like, I feel like the Epstein files, the Diddy documentary, these things coming out literally expose the evil going on in the world, and that there are no consequences, basically, because if you think about it, what consequences have these people had? Like, one of them is literally one of the persons who is literally mentioned multiple times, is in the files multiple times, taking pictures with multiple people. So there are really no consequences if you actually deep it. So for these powerful big people, and there's nothing we can actually do about it. Like, it's just being aware about it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of I read somewhere they were saying the operations are probably still going on, and I'm pretty sure they are. They just moved the location, because that's just like I feel like the Epstein files is just like one evil that was exposed. Like, Epstein did it. Like, let's say, like, I honestly believe Epstein Diddy is like one part, like, it's like 1% of the evil that has been exposed in the world right now. Because I'm pretty sure there is worse happening, and there are worse people who we don't know about doing stuff like that. Because we didn't know even who this nigga was, Like, it's a very scary world right now, and I feel like everyone should be careful. And I feel like that's why whenever I say bringing a child into this world will take a lot from me, people don't understand me, and they think like I'm just a child hating person. But no, I love kids. I would love to have a child, but it's a scary world as a woman right now. To be a woman specifically, it's very scary, because your child is in danger, you're in danger. Like, men are scary. Like, everyone is scary, genuinely, even the women, because his co-conspirator, like, Epstein's co-conspirator was a woman, and she literally helped him do this. Like, and then the funniest part is she didn't even get half of his millions. Like, he left all that shit to his girlfriend, which was funny as fuck. Like, funny, not like funny for us, because, like, girl, you did all that for what? Like, you didn't even, and now you're in jail. And the funniest part is, I feel like women always end up suffering for men like that, because at the end of the day, he's, and allegedly, and you're in jail, rotting away for the rest of your life because you're a co-conspirator, while the other people who were involved, the other men who were mentioned or were involved, are living, and one of them is the president. Like, so, yeah, like, I feel like as a woman who enables stuff like this, like, I don't think it ever ends well for you, and I don't know why the women think that it will ever end well for you. You're just like a means to an end as well. So anyway, Blink Twice. Definitely recommend. Very traumatic. TW, is it TW? Like trigger warning, TW when you watch it. You have to be like very secure, like very secure, very like your mind has to kind of be like, I don't know, like I don't know what to tell you going into it, because me personally going into it, I didn't even I was like the whole time. But I do love the ending, the bravado, the ending and everything. But in real sense, it never ends like that. Like in the real world, I feel like she ended it like that so that like people can have closure a little bit. But in the real world, that's not how it ends, because as you can see how things are turning out right now, it doesn't really end like that. Like nobody ever wins, and the victims are always suffering. But yeah. Anyway, and I'm also a believer that Justin Bieber did suffer. Like something did happen to Justin Bieber, and he's been trying to communicate it, but nobody's ready for that conversation. Actually, a lot of people are ready for that conversation, but not everybody. Like But anyway, so if you're looking for a traumatic movie, I feel like right now is the moment to watch Blink Twice if you kind of want to get a little glimpse of the Epstein experience. Like, you know what I mean? Like how the people felt when they were on that island in that moment, some of the victims. So if you want to get a little hint of like what they felt, I feel like that is a movie you should watch, because it's like it's perfect to show you exactly what probably was transpiring, but also it's censored a lot. So like I feel like it'll kind of give you a little insight, like a little sensitive insight into what the victims must be feeling right now, especially if you're being insensitive and calling people liars and stuff like that. Because I've seen people who are supporting him and saying that it's a lie. But anyway, yeah, I feel like everybody should watch it. And I feel like also the movie kind of showed me like, I mean, I'm a very guarded person. I'm very protected, and I don't really believe in a free meal ever. Like nothing is for free in this world. Nothing good is free in this world, to be honest. Like that's why I'm a gold digger. But like nothing is good. Like nothing good is free. Like real. Like I never accept free lunches, free stuff. Like mm-mm. It's never good. Like there's always something. There's always a freaking catch, which is scary. Like always. It's like how right now our government said they're offering money to creators to support us. But the thing is, what's the catch? Like, you know what I mean? I'm the type of person who's like, okay, that's well and good, but what's the catch? Like, what else? Like, you're not telling us everything. You know what I mean? Like, oh, just go and sign up and everything. But I'm like, okay, but what's the catch? Like, in exchange for what? What are you getting out of this? Giving us all that money? Like, there's always a catch in everything. So for me, I'm a smart person, so I'm always like looking I'm looking at things in a more intensive, in a more like analytical way. Like, okay, you want me to do this, but like in exchange for what? I never, ever believe things are free in my life ever. So even with this movie, it also showed that like not every free vacation, free trip, free gifts, free whatever is being offered to you by somebody is good. Like it's not like your life might be horrible and miserable, but trust it's not that bad, because I felt really bad for Frida, especially when she came back to the realization that this is her second time on that island and she didn't even know, and those things had happened to her before and they're happening again. Like anyway, I recommend the movie. I'm pretty sure you'll be very traumatized. Your mood will change after watching it, trust. And yeah, so see you maybe in the next one. The movie that I recommend for you to watch after this one probably is Sorry Baby. Please watch Sorry Baby. Watch Sorry Baby, watch The Heretic. These movies are really nice. Sorry Baby is follows a woman. It's about like a person living with after being like, kind of like abused a little bit. And Heretic is more on a religious side, but like terrifying. It traumatized me a little bit. So yeah, anyway. Bye.